guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the woman of the father. If you're new here, guys, welcome, and if you are returning, guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm coming back on here, guys. I want to read the book of Enoch, guys. If you have been tuned into the channel, you have been keeping up with the book of Enoch. If you haven't seen my videos on the book of Enoch, just go right back, search in my videos, book of Enoch. So you want to start from the beginning, okay, guys? And so we are now on section 2 of the book of Enoch, and we're picking up on chapter 54, okay? So we read from section 1, and now we in section 2, and we on chapter 54 in the book of Enoch, okay? And so, guys, I do want to thank you guys around the world for supporting the ministry, guys. Thank you, everybody who supports the ministry, okay? The Father sees and He will bless all you guys tenfold, okay? Beyond what you can measure, okay? And so, let's go ahead and pick up because I don't want to make this video too long, okay? Okay. So, it says right here. I'm trying to think, because when we left off on the book of Enoch, it was talking about basically the book of Enoch talks about how the Father is going to punish the wicked, okay? They will not get away with what they're doing. The book of Enoch talks about in depth of how the Father will punish thy enemies, okay? The people of this world, the people who has denied His name, His laws, His statutes, and just basically took Him out the picture. The book of Enoch is about the Father revenge on the evilness of this world. And so the book of Enoch was taken out of the Bible, and that's one thing I don't like. If it was in the Bible, leave it in the Bible. It was not up to nobody to go take the book of Enoch out the Bible, okay? And so, to me, if you ask me how the Father been revelating through me, anything that's trying to be hidden, it has some type of depth. It has some type of truth to it if it's been hidden, okay? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pick up. And it says, "And I looked and turned to another part of the earth and saw there a deep valley with burning fire." Ooh, okay. "And they brought the kings of the mighty and began to cast them into the deep valley. And there my eyes saw how they made these their instruments, iron chains of measurable weight. And I asked the angel of peace who was with me, saying, For whom are these chains being prepared? And he said unto me, These are being prepared for the host of Azel." If you've been reading the book of Enoch with me, we know Azel is one of them angels who went against the Father. He betrayed the Father. He had like 1/3 of the angels come together with him and sin against the Father, and they came down here on the earth and begotten women, and they call those Nephilims, like these big giant things, and then they start like destroying the world, eating flesh, eating one another, drinking blood, just straight destruction. And the Father had to cleanse the earth. And so this is this angel, and right now he's saying that Enoch is seeing that they took him to a place where he's seeing like chains, iron, like immeasurable weight. And he asked, who are these being prepared for? He asked the holy angel who was holding them, showing them who the holy angel who the Father gave permission to show Enoch the unseen things of the heavens. He asked that angel, like, what is this? Who is these chains for? And the angel of peace told him these chains are for Azel, which is that fallen angel that fell out of heaven and went against the Father, okay? So I just want to tell y'all that right there real quick. Okay, Azel. So that they may take them and cast them into the abyss of complete condemnation, and they shall cover their jaws with rough stones, and the Father of spirits. Sorry, guys, my phone. The Father of spirits. The Father of. Hold on, y'all, because I keep kind of losing. Okay. The Father of spirits commanded. And Michael and Gabriel and Raphael and Phenomenal shall take hold of them on that great day, and cast them that day into the burning furnace, and that the Father of spirits may take vengeance on them for their unrighteousness in becoming subject to Satan and leading astray those who dwell on the earth. And in those days shall punishment come from the Father of spirits, and he will open all the chambers of the water which are above the heavens, and of the fountains which beneath the earth. And all the waters shall be joined with the waters that which is above the heavens, and the masculine, and the waters that's beneath that of the earth is the feminine. And they shall destroy all who dwell on the earth, and those who dwell under the ends of the heaven. And when they have recognized their unrighteousness which they have wrought on this earth, these shall they perish. Ooh wee. So the Most High Father, I will be scared. These people that's thinking they getting away, the wicked people, the people with all this money, the greedy people, they thinking they getting away with this stuff. But the Father said his wrath is going to be brought upon them. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on to chapter 55. And after the head of the days repented and said, in vain I destroy all who dwell on the earth. And he will swear by his great name, henceforth I will not do so to all who dwell on the earth. And I will set a sign in the heavens, and this shall be a pledge of good faith between me and them forever. So long as heaven is above the earth, and as this is in accordance with my command, when I have desired to take hold of them by the hand of the angels on the day of tribulation and pain, because of this, I will cast my chastisement and my wrath to abide upon them, saith the Father of spirits. Ye mighty kings who dwell on the earth, ye shall have to behold my elect one. How he sits on the throne of glory and judge, and all this, associates and all his hosts in the name of the Father of the Spirit. So the Father said his elect ones in the days of trial and tribulation, these people, we will have the front row seats to our enemy demise, period, point and blank. Okay, the old people who oppress people, the rich that's getting richer and making the poor poorer, the people that don't have no heart, the people in high places, the people who just literally went against the Father in every way and took him out of the word and took him out of certain things. Okay, these people will perish. So we're going to move down to 56, guys. And it says, and after the head of the days repented and said, in vain have I destroyed all who dwell on the earth, and he sware by his great name, henceforth I will not do so to all who dwell on the earth, and I will set a sign in the heavens, and this shall be a pledge of good faith between me and them forever, so long as the heaven is above the earth, and this is accordance with my command, when I have desired to take hold of them by the hand of the angel on that day of tribulation and pain, because of this I will cause chastisement and my wrath to abide upon them. Okay. And I saw there a host of angels of punishment going, and they held scourges and iron and bronze. And I asked the angel of peace who was with me, saying, to whom are these who hold the scourges going? And he said unto me, there to their elect and behold, beloved ones, that they may be cast into the chastening of the abyss of the valley. So the Father said they bloodline, they people, everybody, they all getting cast into into the chastisement of abyss of the valley. There will be nobody of evil that will be left on this earth, okay? And then that valley shall be filled with their elect and beloved, and the days of their lives shall be at an end. And the days of their letting astray shall not thenceforth be reckoned. And in these days the angels shall return and hurl themselves to the cast upon the apartments of Medes, that they shall store up the kings, so that a spirit of unrest shall come upon them, and they shall rouse them from their thrones, that they may break forth as lions in their lairs, and as hungry wolves among their flocks. So just how they have put us in like spaces and places to come against one another, like it's just being like, if you are of like what can I say, what do they call it, like a community of like minority, like it's like they put you in the place where you on top of everybody, on top of one another, and you violence is on an all-time high, and everybody hating on one another, and the same thing that they have done to us will be done to them. The Father will put them in the valley with their beloved people, and they will turn on one another and do all means and matter just the same way as they want it for us. That is high and mighty. And they shall tread upon under the foot of the land, and his elect ones, and the land of the elect ones shall be for them a threshing floor and a highway, but the city of the righteous shall be in a hindrance in their horses. And they shall begin to fight among themselves, and their right hand shall be strong against themselves. And a man shall not know his brother, nor a son his father or his mother, till there be no number of coursings through their slaughter, and their punishment be not in vain. In these days Saul shall open its jaws, and they shall be swallowed up therein, and their destruction shall be at an end. Saul shall devour the sinners in the presence of the elect ones. So we gonna like the Father. That's why I love the book of Enoch, because the book of Enoch just tell you like the Father is not gonna. It's not no joke. He will make your enemies your footstool. He make it in this life now, and even when this time is up and the trials and tribulation days, we will see the Father devour our enemies right in front of our faces. Right there in front of our faces. Them same people who, just want to see us in an oppressed place and want to see us down and come against one another and not thrive, and taking stuff and taking heritage and taking this and doing all type of stuff. The Father said we, in those days, his elect ones, we will be right there front row seat of the enemy's demise in this hour. Okay, so that's high and mighty. Let's move down to 57. We're not going to stay too long on this, guys. So let's keep going. Chapter 57, it says, and it came to pass after this that I saw another host of wagons, and man riding thereon, and coming on the winds from the east and from the west to the south, and the noise of their wagons was heard, And when the turmoil took place, the holy ones of heaven remarked it, and the pillars of the earth were moved in their places, and the sounds thereof was heard from the one end of heaven to the other. And one day they shall all fall down and worship the Father of spirits. And this end of the second parable. And this is the end of the second parable, guys. Woo, that's only the second parable. The Father is gonna, woo. Ain't no joking. You wonder why they took the book of Enoch out of the Bible? Because they didn't want people to, they don't want to dwell in their punishment. Like, they don't want to, who want to keep hearing what's going to happen? They wanted people to think that if you keep living in sin, that there's nothing that's going to happen to you. It's okay. Be sinful. Be against the Father. Be against his commandments. You don't got to keep his laws. You ain't got to do none of that. So they wanted, that's why they took the book of Enoch out of the Bible, because this was in the Bible. A lot of people be thinking twice about what they're doing. Okay. We're going to read the 58, and we about to go ahead and be getting out of this one. We're going to come back at the book of Enoch. And so I began to speak to the third parable concerning the righteous and elect. Blessed are ye righteous and elect, for glorious shall be your lot. And the righteous shall be in the light of the sun, and the elect in the light of the eternal life. The days of their life shall be unending, and the days of the holy without number. And they shall seek the light that finds righteousness with the Father of spirits. There shall be peace to the righteousness in the name of the eternal Father. And after this it shall be said to the holy in heaven, that they shall seek out the secrets of righteousness, the inheritance of faith, for it has become bright as the sun upon earth, and the darkness and past, and there should be light and never endeth, and to a limit number of days they shall not come, for the darkness shall first have been destroyed, and the light established before the Father of spirits, and the light of righteousness established for ever before the Father of spirits. Okay. And we're going to read this last 59, and then we're going to stop. In these days my eyes saw the secrets of the lightnings in the lights, in the judgment of they exalt their judgment, and they lightning for the blessings are a curse, as the Father of spirits willeth in there. I saw the secrets of the thunder, and how when I resounded above the heavens, the sound thereof is heard, and has caused me to see judgment executed on earth. Whether they be well-being and blessings, are for a curse, according to the word of the Father of spirits. And after that, all the secrets of the lights and lightnings were shown to me, and they lightning for blessing, and lightning for blessing, for satisfaction. Chapter 60. Oh, okay, that's it. We're going to stop right there on chapter 59, okay, guys? And so this book of Enoch is so interesting, guys. It tells us so much on how the Father's wrath is going to come against the wicked people of this earth. And so, guys, if you know, the truth shall set us all free, okay? And guys, again, thank you guys for tuning in to this video. Stay tuned for more. Keep liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, guys. And with that being said, guys, y'all already know I love y'all. And until the next time, guys, love and peace.